All right, so for me, Fijiana is looking very, very good. Of course, they've created history in booking their spot in the gold medal playoff. They faced Australia, and just going through their games from the first pool match, and then into the second and third, winning against Australia in that last pool match to top their pool. So this is going to be a repeat of that, and I'm sure Australia is going to come out firing at the Fijiana girls. And Fijiana looking good. On attack, sometimes they play some good rugby in terms of keeping possession and just going through the team phases. The people to look for in the Fijiana team is people like Reapi Uluinasau that are stepping up their game and finding those gaps in the defense line of the opposition and managing to link up with the girls like Sensational Uluinasau and even Racheli Ndaveua. So Fijiana looking very, very good on attack and on defense, and it will be a repeat of the final pool match for them. But very, very confident in the way the Fijiana girls are playing. And in as far as the Fiji men's, they've managed to play well in the first 3 games. What I'm a little bit concerned about is the second half of the Fiji men's games. In all their pool matches and even in the quarterfinals, it seemed like the second half has been the Achilles heel for Fiji in defense and in attack. It seems like they've piled the points in the first half of their game, and then in the second half becomes a little bit scrappy. It comes a lot of questions are being asked of their defense in the second half. But of course, Fiji, when it comes to crunch games, they usually step up, and I'm looking at the bigger boys in the team of people like Sevuloni Modinavangi, of Joshua Kurunambili. They've been playing well throughout the tournament, finding some good offloads and some good running lines in support play. And then you've got the likes of Mangala and Rasaku that are always seem to be there, and they seem to be with one step. They manage to miss like 2-3 people in the opposition team and giving the opportunity for Fiji to play the ball wide. And I'm looking forward to what those 2 boys will bring into the game. Of course, Jerry Tewai always comes in with his experience. Even though he had been on the bench and coming off the bench in the pool games, he started in the game quarterfinal match and against Scotland, showing his experience in a few turnovers from him, causing some penalties as well. So the experience of that, and along with Semi Kunatani, who's been coming off the bench as well, it's going to be definitely interesting to see how the Fiji men's will play this one out in the semi-final. I'm like I said, the defense seems to be worrying for me, especially in the second half, but I'm confident in the changes and what Ben Gollings is going to instruct the Fiji men's team in as far as the next match is concerned in the semi-finals.